Imagine buying a house, a car, or starting a business without spending a single dollar from your pocket. Sounds crazy, right? But this is where the power of debt comes into play. Debt. It's a word that often sends shivers down one's spine. Many associate it with trouble, stress, and financial ruin. But what if we told you that debt, when handled correctly, can be a powerful tool to elevate your financial status? Let's start by debunking a common myth. Loans are not just for the rich. They're available to everyone. Yes, everyone. Whether you're a fresh graduate, a budding entrepreneur, or a seasoned professional, loans can provide the financial boost you need to achieve your goals. Think about it. Buying a house outright is a significant financial burden for most people. But with a mortgage, you can spread that cost over 20, 30, even 40 years. It's a similar story with car loans and business loans. These financial instruments allow you to make big purchases and investments without draining your savings or worrying about immediate repayment. This is the power of debt. It's like a financial lever, magnifying your buying power and enabling you to reach greater heights. It's a tool that, when used wisely, can transform your financial landscape, opening doors to opportunities you might have thought were out of reach. But, like any tool, it's important to understand how to use it properly. Taking on debt without a plan can lead to financial distress and even bankruptcy. It's essential to have a clear understanding of the terms of your loan, your repayment plan, and your overall financial health. So the next time you hear the word debt, don't flinch. Instead, think about the opportunities it could unlock for you. Think about the house you could buy, the business you could start, the financial freedom you could gain. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so use loans wisely. Now, what if I told you that you could also save on taxes by using loans? Intrigued? Let's dive right in. When we talk about loans, we often think about the burden of repayment and interest. But did you know certain loans can actually provide you with tax deductions? Yes, you heard it right. Loans like home mortgages and student loans aren't just necessary evils, they're potential tax savers. Home mortgages, for instance, come with the benefit of tax deductions on the interest you pay. If you've taken out a mortgage to buy, build, or even improve your home, you're in luck. The interest you pay on that loan isn't just disappearing into the void, it's working for you, reducing your overall taxable income and thereby your tax liability. Now, let's talk about student loans. Education is an investment in your future, and the government recognizes this. That's why the interest you pay on student loans can also be deducted from your taxable income. It's like a little reward for striving to better your life through education. So how do these deductions work? Well, they reduce the amount of your income that's subject to tax. Let's say your taxable income is $100,000, but you've paid $10,000 in mortgage interest this year. You can deduct that from your taxable income, meaning you're only taxed on $90,000. That's a significant saving. But remember, there are limits to these deductions. The IRS isn't going to let you deduct interest on $1 million student loan, for instance. It's always best to consult with a tax professional to understand exactly how much you can deduct. In the end, these tax deductions can lead to significant tax savings. You're not just borrowing money, you're strategically positioning yourself to lessen your tax burden. So not only are you making big moves, but you're also saving on taxes. Win-win, right? But wait, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are risks involved. Let's take a moment to discuss the potential pitfalls that come with taking on debt. First and foremost, there's the risk of default. If you're unable to repay the loan, you might find yourself in hot water, which could lead to serious financial consequences like bankruptcy. Imagine this. You've taken on a loan, but suddenly life throws you a curveball. Maybe you lose your job or there's an unexpected medical expense. Suddenly, you're unable to meet your monthly payments. The lender isn't going to sit idly by. They'll start collection activities, which can be stressful and damaging to your credit score. In the worst-case scenario, you could end up in bankruptcy court, but don't let that scare you. There are ways to manage these risks. The key is making informed decisions and practicing responsible financial planning. Start by understanding the terms of your loan. Know your interest rates, repayment terms, and what happens if you miss a payment. Next, have a solid plan for repayment. This includes setting a realistic budget and sticking to it. It's also wise to have an emergency fund, just in case life decides to throw you that curveball. And remember, just because you can borrow a certain amount doesn't mean you should. Borrow only what you need and what you're confident you can repay. Overextending yourself can lead to a vicious cycle of debt that's tough to break free from. Lastly, consider seeking professional advice. Financial advisors can provide valuable insight and help you navigate the complexities of borrowing. So yes, there are risks involved with taking on debt, but with careful planning, informed decisions, and a bit of discipline, you can manage these risks and reap the rewards. Loans can be a powerful tool in your financial arsenal, offering the potential for growth, flexibility, and tax benefits. But like any tool, they must be used wisely. So, always weigh the risks and rewards before taking a loan. It's your financial future at stake after all. All right, so you've got the loan and you're reaping the tax benefits. But now comes the real challenge: repaying the loan. Let's begin by understanding the importance of timely repayments. By making your payments on schedule, you're not just maintaining your credit score, you're also dodging those pesky late fees. It's a win-win situation. You see, when you're consistent with your repayments, you're essentially telling your lender that you're a trustworthy borrower, and this trust can open doors to future financial opportunities. Now, if you're in a position to do so, consider paying more than the minimum amount. Yes, you heard that right. By paying a little extra, you're actually reducing the total amount of interest you'll have to pay in the long run. Think of it as an investment in your financial future. You're cutting down your total debt, reducing the life of your loan, and saving yourself a good chunk of change in interest costs. But what if you're stuck with a high-interest loan? Well, that's where refinancing comes in. Refinancing is essentially the process of replacing your existing loan with a new one, ideally with a lower interest rate. It's like trading in an old car for a newer model. You're essentially getting a better deal, which can help you save money, reduce your loan term, or both. But remember, refinancing isn't a magic wand. It comes with its own costs and considerations. So it's crucial to do your homework before diving in. Talk to different lenders, compare the costs, and make sure that refinancing will truly benefit you in the long run. In the grand scheme of things, these strategies are all about managing your debt effectively. It's the art of turning a potentially daunting financial commitment into a manageable, even beneficial part of your financial journey. Remember, the loan is a commitment. Make sure to keep up with your repayments. You've got this. Now go forth and conquer your debt like the savvy borrower you are. So, are you ready to wield the power of debt and unlock new financial possibilities? We've journeyed through the land of loans and taxes, exploring the many paths that can lead to financial growth and prosperity. Let's take a moment to revisit the landmarks of our expedition. First, we discovered the enormous power of debt. Like a double-edged sword, it can cut through financial barriers, enabling us to acquire the assets and services we need. A good loan can be a stepping stone, a way to reach for the stars while keeping our feet firmly on the ground. Next, we delved into the tax benefits that come with certain types of loans. We learned that in some cases, the interest paid on loans can be deducted from our taxable income. This can lead to significant tax savings, further enhancing the value of a good loan. The journey then took us to the terrain of risks and rewards, where we learned that every loan comes with its set of challenges. But with careful planning, the rewards can greatly outweigh the risks. The key is to always make informed decisions, taking into account your current financial situation and future plans. Our expedition also led us to the art of repayment. We saw how strategic repayment can keep us on top of our debts, preventing them from spiraling out of control. We also learned that being consistent with repayments can boost our credit score, opening up even more financial opportunities in the future. So, what's the path forward? Well, it's all about using loans wisely. Remember, a loan is not a gift, but a tool. A tool that, when used correctly, can create opportunities and open doors. But like any tool, it requires skill and knowledge to wield effectively. Don't hesitate to seek professional advice if you're unsure about anything. Financial advisors can provide valuable insights and guide you through the process. Loans are a tool. Use them wisely and they can pave the way to your financial success. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, it's time to take action. You've got the power to transform your financial future, and it all starts with a simple click. If you found this information enlightening, give this video a big thumbs up. By doing so, you're not just supporting our efforts to bring you top-notch financial wisdom, you're also helping others discover this content. And don't stop there. Share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors, anyone who could benefit from understanding the potential of a good loan. But we're not just here to talk at you. We're here to engage with you. So if you've got thoughts, questions, even doubts about loans and taxes, don't hesitate to drop a comment below. We're all ears and ready to help. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to the Moneymaker Millionaire channel so you never miss out on any financial tidbits. Leave a comment below. Would you consider using a loan as a tax-saving strategy? We're looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Until next time, keep making smart financial moves.